how to deliver a 3-minute pitch. Today I'm going to be showing you why is it the case that if you can deliver a 3-minute pitch and have your audience understand what their takeaway, the result you're going to help them generate in 3 minutes, and why when you understand these principles, when you apply it on a sales video, on a piece of copy, on a Facebook Live, in front of a large audience, you'll be able to take the 3-minute presentation and create a 15-minute version, a 30-minute version, a 2-day version of it when you truly understand these principles. Today, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes to a coaching call that I did with my community, somebody who was in the real estate market, and how we helped craft this 3-minute pitch to really skyrocket and take his numbers to a whole new level. Enjoy. First person submission is Jochen. Go ahead, let's start off this call with who do you serve and the result you help people generate.
Okay, I basically serve families and small business owners who want more than just one stream of income from their salary. And I mean, the result I generate for them is an additional passive income stream from property.
Okay, so what is something that you would like to work on that if you feel helped you get the answers to, or it would be a win for you today?
I've put up a funnel for my book, The Property Apprentice, How to Earn While You Learn, free plus shipping, after I did a virtual seminar about 2 months ago. And what I learned there was not to sell the thing that you're selling. And the actual thing that I want to sell is my property investment training course. And then I put out some Facebook ads. The audience I targeted was number 1, Robert Kiyosaki, number 2, people of interest in passive income. After these 2 ad campaigns, I spent about 60 Singapore dollars each. I got quite a good number of leads, actually, to my surprise, a lot more than I thought I ever would, and for quite a low cost. But in the end, none of them proceeded to buy the free book. So what I want to get help with is how I can basically get some conversions that they proceed to the second funnel step where they even see my offer that I really want to sell, which is my course.
To recap, Jochen has spent approximately $90. There was 367 people who visited the website, of which 28 people completed the details, but there wasn't one person that took out their credit card and made the payment. Now, sometimes it could be the easiest thing that was the most obvious that we never checked. So, as always, here's what I'd like you guys to think. I'd like you to imagine now you're facing this same problem. What are you going to be looking at? Are you, number 1, going to take a look at the ad and see, does my ad suck? Are there targeting issues? Number 2, is it a problem with my offer? Or should I take a look at the funnel? Then the next thing we want to see is, what is the conversion rate for our funnel? And in the first step of the free plus shipping funnel, you can see that that's when they opt in. So I want to see what is my cost per lead, right? So even if it's a webinar funnel, we want to be able to see, like, is the conversion on the first step an issue? In our priority, what we're going to take a look at together is, number 1, we want to see if the funnel is broken. Make sure that the link isn't actually broken. Number 2, make sure that you can actually process the order. Number 3, you'll need another ad variation where your face isn't cut off. You'll need to optimize it so that it doesn't appear like this. Okay, before I play the video, I'm always thinking about, on a page, prime real estate space, and especially this is apt since we're talking about real estate right now. Whenever we land on a page, we want to ask ourselves, where is our eyes being drawn to straight away? Jochen, what do you think that might be?
Yeah, I guess be attracted to something that keeps the attention. Yeah.
Yes, and what do you think that would be?
Or you should put the free book offer on top or something.
Okay, notice the difference, right? Notice that if we went to any of my free plus shipping, what caught your attention straight away? Where's your attention on right now? The next thing that you want to do is you want to be able to clean up your landing page above the fold image and text so that you can capture their attention. How do you do that? By eliminating the noise. Now, what is the thing that sells this? It's your video. It's not because you labeled yourself as an investor, trainer, mentor, author. That can be like mentioned in the video. And if the video did a good job, they'll understand that that's what you do. So these are the little tweaks to make before we even take a look at the video. Just like all of our trainings that we've done in the past, this is the hook, right? The hook is, think of a Facebook ad. We really need to think about in that first 3, 5, 10, 20 seconds, did we capture a person's attention? First of all, Jochen, I just want to stop here. Are you picking up what I'm putting down so far?
Yeah, I'm taking notes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we'll need to help you create a customized sales video. That's our goal here. First of all, why is it order a free preview? What does that even mean?
I realize now that the video is really not very good. Yeah.
No, I'm only feeling this because it pains me because I know how much you paid for this. While this video is professionally rendered, this is not a video that converts. There's no storytelling, there's no emotion, there's no benefit of what they'll discover, there's no in-depth takeaway or insight or new opportunity that is shown to the audience on what it is that they will get or discover by having a copy of this book, which is free, that they just need to cover shipping. The way it's positioned is order a free preview. It's like, which doesn't even really make sense. So this is why we need to change this. The next thing that you're going to work on in terms of the copy is you are going to go to either my platform closing landing page. Now, honestly, this is things that you guys should be modeling in terms of languaging. Utilize the languaging of this in the context of your book. Notice that how to deliver the over-deliver guarantee. The 3-hit combo call to action. Incorporating suggestology. Now, what are all these different terminologies? These are terminologies that I use. The how to make, how much is this worth statement. What are all these terminologies implying? The story selling secret. I'm utilizing these terminologies to make it sound there are always these different little new opportunities so that a person that's thinking, oh, how is this different from all of the other property stuff that I've been exposed to? Take a look at this.
And then basically I could just make this into the video, right? This
Correct.
Terminology.
However, remember one thing, okay? In a video, all these things here, whenever we sell, we want to be able to always cater to the right brain and the left brain. So every good sales message needs to always cater to these two things, emotion and logic. So this is something we're all gonna work on, which is to be very, very clear whenever we are selling based on emotion or logic. First of all, which do you think is going to be way more important? Emotion or logic, right? 100%, okay, emotion. Now, we got to be clear about our messaging and how do we categorize what we're saying based on emotional logic. Now, is there any type of framework that you utilize in the book? Is there a framework?
First one is a mindset, how to overcome your fear of buying property.
Okay, great. And what we need to see is some sort of value in a sales video that connects with the payoff of the book. And the book is the solution that will help them go from A to B, where you will teach them logically as well as emotionally in order to communicate that message to them. There are many different angles to this. So let's utilize a few different angles. I'll share some of the angles with you and you pick the one that you feel resonates with what it is that you teach and your personality. So perhaps if you are talking to the broad audience and if it's about learning and earning, then we'll need to come from the angle of, okay, so how do we speak to them both emotionally, but it also makes sense in terms of numbers, and a person goes, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. Let's say it starts off with, did you know that there are really just two ways to make $1 million? The first method is you can save $1 million by putting away every time you work, and hopefully one day after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, save $1 million. Or the second way you can earn $1 million is to borrow your way to $1 million. Let's just pause for a second. What do you actually? No, I'm not talking about borrowing money from your parents, from your friends. I'm talking about utilizing other people's money and leveraging it and utilizing it in an investment, but doing it in a way that is risk-free, that protects you and your family. Hey, this is Jochen Sipman, and today I would love to be able to share with you my best-selling book, The Property Apprentice, on how you can actually protect yourself your finances, as well as your investment through property, utilizing a very, very unconventional way, which is borrowing your way to the bank, and how you can do this with close to little to no risk. Now, the way I do it, and you're probably thinking, you know what? I've heard of this before. Let me show you why this is different. Imagine this. Imagine that right now you are getting paid. We probably have never met before, but let's say your current pay is $5,000 or $2,000 or $10,000. Now, whatever that amount is, what if I told you that there are really 3 phases to become financially free? That is when your passive income, now notice that I'm utilizing the word passive here, which means the income that you get even when you're not working is more than your living expenses, right? Now, this is when a person is financially independent. Now, I don't like utilizing the word financially free because the truth is there's always that next level. We'll never get financially free, but we can become financially independent. Now, when does that happen? When your passive income exceeds your expenses. Now, this book here, The Property Apprentice, shows you exactly how to make that happen. But the process that I bring people through is through my 9-step process, where number 1, it begins with just your mindset and how you strategize and plan out this entire thing. What do I mean by mindset? Well, it's the way you look at money. What do you mean? Well, some people think that borrowing money is bad. When you think about debt, what do you first think about? Most people say, I want to be debt-free. Let me ask you a question. Is a beggar debt-free? A beggar has no loans, no credit cards, no credit rating. A beggar is debt-free. Let me ask you this. Do you think Donald Trump is debt-free? Do you think billionaires are debt-free? Billionaires has hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. Now, what saddens me is just a couple of weeks ago, I saw somebody that committed suicide because this person is $20,000 in debt. Well, there are billionaires out there or people who owes the bank hundreds and millions of dollars and they're out there playing golf. Maybe not right now because of the virus. But that's number 1. Number 1 is we'll deal with your mindset. How do you actually think and understand this entire thing so that you're building your property portfolio not on a house of cards, but on the right foundation. Now, once that happens, that is when we'll talk about how do you start raising cash flow. And finally, the 3rd phase. Now, this is where the big boys operate at. This is when you want to leverage and expand your property portfolio. So one of the reasons why I've been able to expand my property empire is because of number 3. And number 3 is really how do you make your financial report, your credit rating, which by the way is your report card that banks look at to decide and determine if they want to borrow you more money. This is how you play the big boys game, by really brushing up your report card so that you get an unlimited amount where banks would want to constantly continue lending you money. And this is basically just a snippet of one of the many things you'll discover from my book, The Property Apprentice. You're going to discover how you locate the right property, how do you acquire the right skill set, how do you negotiate, how do you look at gold mine properties that nobody wants, but it's actually a hidden gold mine, and how do you play this game where you expand your property empire. Now, if this is something you want to be able to do, the good news is right now, I'm literally giving this book away for free. All you need to do is cover the cost of shipping. So if you want to get a copy of this free book, all you need to do is click on this link below that says add to cart and get a free copy of this book right now. So, what are your thoughts so far, Jochen?
Oh, that's brilliant. I'll buy the book right now.
You buy my book right now, right? Based on what you've wrote down, and it's not easy, I'm going to put you on the spot over here. So based on how I sit, right? Payoff, intro, had a myth, struggles, introduce offer, call to action, right? That's what I did in this thing here. Let's do a 90-second pitch.
Okay. If you are somebody who is wanting to have more time available for you and your family, if you are somebody who want to secure your financial future because maybe you're worried because of the virus, you might lose your job or potentially your business might go down, or if you're somebody who just wants to retire early and not work till 75, then I got something amazing for you. I'm Jochen Siegmann, author of The Property Apprentice, How to Earn While You Learn. When I was young, I was also from a poor family and with a poor family mindset. And I thought that's bad. That's what my mother taught me. Maybe you have a similar mother than me, but that would drive you to have a similar belief like I used to have. I deliberately want to speak in the past tense because that belief is gone. Today, I know from experience, I've done it many times myself, that if you leverage correctly, and you can leverage on other people's money, you can have basically unlimited money available. And that's what I have been practicing. That's what I eventually turned into a book, which is shared in my book here, because it is absolutely not true that debts are bad. It can be, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have to be. If you knew how to find property below market value, and if you knew how to get other people to pay for your property, and you can benefit from it, would be worth at least spending an hour or two reading about it. If you think that is something that you might want to learn, well, the good news is I already bought a book for you. All you have to do is put in your address down here, cover the shipping, and it's on the way to you.
Okay, good. I like your phrase which says, I've already bought you a copy. Okay, that's good. You just need to practice that over and over again so that it just flows. Okay, Jochen, let's end with you. Jochen, where you at? What you learned, what you discover, what is your plan of action, and what are you gonna do to make things happen?
So I will redo my video into a good one. And secondly, also languaging, I think, was a brilliant example that I can utilize in the video as well as in the presentation itself. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Then one more thing I wanted to tell you that you asked me to check earlier on at the beginning of the hot seat was whether my links are broken. So I can now confirm to you that it worked because one person from this webinar has bought my free book.
All right. Thank you for being a very supportive member. Who bought your book?
Nicholas Fu.
Nicholas, I'm going to PayPal you $100 just for being such a supportive person in the community. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes to this coaching call. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is. And as always, be sure to smash the like button. It does help the channel out a little bit. And to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of future videos just like this one. Now, some of you asking me, how can I be part of this process? How can I ask you questions? How can I have you coach me or mentor me? We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if they're right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below and my team will be in touch with you.